Morning students, we were doing the exercise part of the chapter The Little Girl. We have discussed second part. Now we are going to discuss the third part. Discuss these questions in class with the teacher and then write down your answers in 2 or 3 paragraphs. You have to write the answers in 2 or 3 paragraphs, and these questions, one of these questions can come for longer questions in your paper for 8 marks. You got 8 marks question from text, 1 or 2 questions of 8 marks. So first question is, Kezia's effort to please her father resulted in displeasing him very much. How did this happen? So you all know that how did this happen? Because she was trying to please his dad. She was making a cushion as a present for his birthday, but it just turned out to be a nightmare for her. She just filled up the cushion with his important papers, and then she was scolded and she was beaten by her father. And that's how it turned into a worst day or the nightmare for Kezia. Second question is, Kezia decides that there are different kinds of fathers. What kind of father was Mr. McDonald, and how was he different from Kezia's father? So according to Kezia, Mr. McDonald is very good father. He is very, I would say, pleasant minded, and he is very good, and he used to spend time with his children. So according to Kezia, he is a perfect father, and she somehow compare her father with McDonald. So according to her, her father would not be so good father. She is not happy with her father behavior. So that's how her father is different from McDonald. Question third, how does Kezia begin to see her father as a human being who needs her sympathy? It happened when she was just crawled with her father in a bed, and then she realized that her father worked so hard. He's so tired that he slept before her, and there was nobody to look after him, and he has to take care of him and his family, and he's working very hard for her also. And that's how she realized, and she realized one more thing, that her father is not so giant as she has thought about him. So that's how she realized that her father is like any other father, very responsible, very good father. So come to the next part, thinking about language. Look at the following sentence. There was a glad sense of relief when she heard the noise of a carriage growing fainter. Here glad means happy about something. So obviously glad means happy. So happy sense of relief. So here other words are given which have the similar meaning to glad. What are these? To happy, or I would say glad, happy, pleased, delighted, thrilled, and overjoyed are synonyms. These are the synonyms. Synonym means the words having same meaning. Expressions that have the same or nearly the same meaning. However, they express happiness in certain ways. These words are same, but these words are used in certain ways according to the meaning of the sentence. So we will read the sentences here. She was glad when meeting was over. So she was glad when meeting was over. Here glad is used because she was happy. Now the meeting is finished. And then the next is, the chief guest was pleased to announce the name of the winner. So chief guest was pleased. Here pleased and glad has the same meaning, but they are used as for the different purpose. Here glad means happy. Here pleased can be as satisfied, because he was also satisfied to announce the winner. According to him, he was also the winner. So now we will read out. Use an appropriate word from the synonyms given above in the following sentences. Clues are given in the brackets. So first is, she was dashed by the news of her brother's wedding, very pleased. She was very pleased, she was happy. So we will use here delighted. Very pleased, she was happy, she was satisfied, so we will use delighted here. Now, I was dashed to be invited to the party, extremely pleased and excited about. If you are very pleased about something and very excited, so we will use thrill word here. So I was thrilled. Why? Because excitement is also there. Happiness, with happiness excitement is there, so we will use thrilled. She was dashed at the birth of her granddaughter, extremely happy. It's extremely happy. Extremely happy means overjoyed, more happy or happier. So what will we use? We will use overjoyed. The coach was dashed with his performance, pleased. Here why we have used pleased? Because satisfied is there. So the coach was satisfied with the performance, so we will use pleased here. Pleased means you are satisfied as well as happy. She was very dashed with her results, happy about something that had happened. So whatever has happened, she was happy. So what we will use? That she was glad. That's fine. Okay, whatever has happened, it's all good. So next is study the use of the word big in the following sentence. So same is happening with the big. Big has the same meaning, but we will use different kind of words. But here, what is the difference? Here we have synonyms, but here big is also used in many ways, in many meanings. Big is the word is the same, but it is having different meanings according to the usage, of its in sentence. So now consult a dictionary and find out the meaning of big in the following sentences. The first one has been done for you. First one, what is first one? You are a big girl now. So here, what do you mean by big girl? Big girl means older. So today you are going to take the biggest decision of your career. So what can be biggest here? It can be important. One of the biggest decision. It can be one of the important decisions of your career. So their project is full of big ideas. What do you mean by big ideas here? Big can be major ideas, major or main ideas. Okay. Cricket is a big game in our country. Cricket is a big game. What do you mean by big? Cricket is a popular game in our country. So we will use here big in context of the meaning popular. I am a big fan of Lata Mangeshkar. So what can be it? It can be super fan. Okay. Super fan can be the meaning of big fan here. You have to cook a bit more as my friend is a big eater. Big eater means love to eat. Glutton, you can say. Not exactly glutton, but yes, a person who love to eat. What a big heart you have got, father dear. So what will be the big means here? Big means generous heart. So here big word is same, but it is having different meaning according to the usage in the sentence. Next is verbs of reporting. You all know that we do reporting verbs, So study the following sentences. What screamed mother? So whatever we do reporting or these speeches, so we use these inverted commas on both sides. Okay. No, she whispered. Sit up, he ordered. So this is here a reporting verb, and this is who the one is doing that thing. Okay, who is saying or who is giving the commands or whatever it is. But this is the command. This is the one who is giving the command. So the italicized words are verb of reporting. We quote or report what someone has said or through by using a reporting verb. Every reporting clause contains a reporting verb. For example, he promised me to help in my project. How are you doing? Seema asked. Next is we use verbs for reporting to advise, order, report, statement, thoughts, intentions, questions, requests, apologies, manner of speaking, and so on. First of all, underline the verbs of reporting in the following sentence. You have to underline the reporting of the following sentences where the reporting is done. He says he will enjoy the ride. What is the reporting here? This is the reporting. He will enjoy the word. He reports this. Father mentioned that he was going on holiday. So what is the reporting here? He was going on a holiday. No one told us that the shop was closed. The shop was closed is a report. He answered that the price would go up. The price would go up. I wondered why he was screaming. So what it is? Why he was screaming. Ben told her to wake him up. Wake him up. Ratan apologized for coming late to the party. And now second is some verbs of reporting are given in the box. Choose the appropriate verbs and fill in the blanks in the following sentence. So you have to fill those blanks according to the reporting verb. So I am not afraid. What would come here? Replied the woman. Obviously somebody would have asked her that are you afraid? So she replied, I am not afraid. Then leave me alone, my mother ordered. She ordered to the kids, that to him or to her, that leave me alone. The children dashed that the road were crowded and noisy. What would come here? Were complaining. They were complaining that the roads were crowded and noisy. Perhaps he is not a bad sort of chap after all. Dashed the master. What would come here? Here would come, remarked the master. Let's go and look at the school ground. What would come here? School ground, the sports teacher, dash. What would come here? Suggested. Then the traffic police dash all passers by to keep off the road. Shouted. He shouted to keep off the road. So that's all for this chapter. We have completed this chapter. Read it carefully. Do these questions in your notebook and do as it is given here. These questions should be answered in one or two sentences and these questions in paragraphs so that you would be ready for answering them in your papers.